on the call too.
I listened in, yes, I'm guilty of this, you should know this. I broke down and wrote you back before you had a chance to forget, forgotten. I am moving past this, giving notice. I have to go, yes, I know the feeling, know you're leaving.
Everybody, look, we're making a record.
Well, I'm not sure exactly when I go to that. Maybe that's
It goes to the you go way up to that C.
But where in the part? I guess maybe that's right. Is like this goes through 4 times, or just the 4th time?
It's the 4th time. Instead of going to that C, you go to the high one.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
I understand now. Well, if you just said it like that. I think in this song specifically, for me, the way that like I built it, and obviously, I mean, I know it's genius and the whole jazz breakdown, etc. But yeah, I use the snare sparingly, just because it felt like, and especially with the snare sound, exactly.
I think that
No, it doesn't have to.
much?
It doesn't have to go to the cymbals. Like you could do a. Yeah.
How old do you think I am?
36.
Nobody.
26 for this one.
Spelled out your name and list the reasons. Faint of heart, don't call me back. I imagine you and I was distant, not insistent. I followed suit and laid out on my back. Imagine that. A million hours left to think of you and think of that.
We had a lot of issues with Encircle Me. There was a lot of jokes going around about the metal-esque nature.
Encircle me.
Right?
Encircle me.
Okay.
She's like laying on a piano that has snow on it.
They just did a video with snow in it.
Encircle me, I need to be. And they're like,
And then there's a guy's voice that's all like...
I was wondering if there was a song title that could be renamed as The Con, so there was a title track.
what are we going to name the record? I don't know.
Let's call it The Worst Is There to Comfort You.
Let's call it What Would Natalie Maines Do?
I thought that we should call it Pass Down Heartbreak.
No.
How about Buried in My Backyard?
How about you call the record Murder, Murder, Death, Blood, Gore?
What about Repeat, Repeat? Call the record Insert Name Here.
I always get upset when people do the self-title.
Welcome Home, or Stay for a While, or Coffee and Tea, or my favorite, That's a Nice Coat. Sprout, remember who slept in your bed, okay?
Go for it.
Okay, mine is Tegan and Sara, The Con.
And mine is Tegan and Sara, Sugar Spell It Out.
All right.
Do you like either of them?
Do you think that either of those would work?
But he suggested pros and cons. And I actually almost kind of liked that, no? Pros and cons?
I don't like it as much.
Why don't we just call the record
Hey.
Figures of Speech? Hey, why don't you just not be rude?
And it'll be interesting to talk about for 2 years because we can change the interpretation all the time. So jealous. We could make up new interpretations like monthly. Sugar Spell It Out is just like, to me, Sara explained it to me as like, it's like just like saying like, spell it out, get to the point, say what you mean. But I don't think we ever fucking do that.
I do that.
Sara thinks she does that.
We've named the record The Con, and then we renamed Encircle Me The Con, which works well, I think, with the
think it does
explanation
too.
of the song. The whole, nobody likes me, maybe if I cry, that's a con.
Definitely something that I want you to take into consideration when you're doing the artwork.
Just a tidbit.
A little thing.
Yeah.
I want you to stay away from the
Con artist.
the convict
Yeah.
con artist
I got that.
theme.
I got that you don't like that.
I'll tell you why.
It's a little bit literal.
Let me tell you why. It's literal, and
little
also
obvious.
when I was in grade 3
Yeah.
for Halloween, Tegan and I both dressed up as convicts,
As inmates.
as inmates.
I love it. I bet you looked fabulous.
My mom made the costume. herself.
Prison is not a joke, though.
Nobody's joking
All right.
about prison. Nobody wants to go to prison.
It's not funny. A funny thing.
Yeah, you know what? I was 8. Like, we don't need to
You
get
should have
all-
known better.
You know?